Alright, well, welcome to another hike along the Appalachian Trail here in Pennsylvania. This is January 7th, I believe, a Tuesday, if I have my days correct. But this time, of course, a couple weeks ago, I was out hiking on those, it was pretty icy out. But I'm back here in Lehigh County. I'm hiking a section, about a 3-mile section from what's called the the Ashfield Road down here out to Bake Oven Knob. Now I have been to Bake Oven Knob. I was there this past summer, but I came from the other way, from Bake Oven Knob Road. Bake Oven Knob Road. This time I'm hiking from the other section. And this is just another section. Like I mentioned before, I'm trying to hike the whole trail here in Pennsylvania in different sections. So this is just another small section I'm hiking. About a 3-mile section from this road out that way. It's already quite rocky. There's this clearing here for the power lines. It's all kind of rocky like you saw. So there will be a view at the end of this hike at least. And we may get some snow today on this hike. Of course this morning it still might be rain too, but I'm hoping it's snow up here. Alright, well, I'll quit yapping and we'll keep on going. Get the white blaze behind me there. Get going. Of course these power line cuts do afford a view out there to the countryside. Let's look north. There's already some snow up here, but I think that's from either last night or the night before. No snow down the valleys, as you can see. This is a stark contrast from yesterday's video. Yesterday I was at the Pennsylvania Farm Show. Pretty sure that video has been up already. I love the animals, but there's just tons of people there. As soon as you walk in the door, it's almost suffocating. I don't hate people, but I don't like crowds, man. It almost makes me sick to the stomach a little bit. There's so many people there. It's like so, what's the word I'm looking for? Like presses. It's so pressing in on you that it's just kind of overwhelming. At least for me. I'm not a huge crowd person, but out here there's nobody. There was one of their pickup truck parked out by the road, so someone else might be out here, but right now it's just me. Whew, it feels good too. All right. Down there's a campsite for people hiking on the trail here. Alright, just stopping for a little breather. We're on the north side of the mountain, so that's why there's a lot more snow out here. We've been hiking for about 45 minutes, so it means we should be roughly halfway to our destination. Because it's about 3 miles, so that should be about an hour and a half to get there. Depending on how fast you walk. I'm just kind of taking my time here. Of course, I do have to walk all the way back then as well, but I probably won't film that unless it starts snowing. Like I said earlier, it's just beautifully quiet out here. I do like to hear birds sing and insects and stuff, but There's something special about hiking in the wintertime too. It's just the silence. Alright, let's keep on going. So somebody else has been walking along this trail ahead of me. Not a human, obviously. Those look like a cat prints. If they were a fox or something, you would see claw marks at the tips, because dogs and foxes can't retract their claws, so when they leave footprints in the snow, you can usually see the claw marks at the tips, but cats can retract their claws. So this looks cat-like. You know, it could be a bobcat, or you know, it could be a large house cat too. I mean, house cats do wander the wild as well. It'd be cool if it was a bobcat and we could see it out here, but it's probably heard me coming already. Probably long gone. I'm still seeing his tracks, or her tracks, or whoever it is, going over this way. Actually, might be more than one. There's some over here, but they continue on. They keep following the trail here. Be cool to see one just sitting up on those rocks up there. Or even like a mountain lion, but that's not likely to happen though. Alright, we'll soon be up there. Yeah, here, more of those tracks. They just keep going. Alright, so the trail is taking us up to this top of this little rocky outcrop, so we might get a view up here. I gotta be a little careful up here, it's all covered in snow. So I'm gonna wait till I get to the top to see if there's a view up here. Well, sort of. I think back in the day these trees were a little bit lower, you could actually see down the valley, but not a whole lot today. But the white blazes continue, so we'll keep heading that way. Well, that cat, whatever type of cat it might be, it's still following the trail here. Looks like there's more than one almost. But I thought by now it would have gone off trail, but I guess it finds this convenient to follow. And you can see its footsteps just going all following the trail here. And if you look up through the distance up the trees, I believe that is Bake Oven Knob up there. It's not that far away, so we'll soon be there. And there's a shelter along the way here, Bake Oven Knob Shelter, which we may stop in and visit. I don't think I've ever been to that one. And if you remember my video when I was here last summer, there is a ton of graffiti up there. It's kind of sad in a way. It's because coming from that way, it's only half a mile from a road, so it makes it a popular place for people to go to see an overlook on the Appalachian Trail. Most people don't come from this way to get to the knob, so there's a ton of graffiti up there. And I think I'll have lunch up there. I made a new kind of sandwich today, which I'll share with you. I know some of you like to know what I eat. I found some cool new kinds of peanut butter, maple flavored peanut butter, and then I'll share some more mail with you. Yeah, the one package that got sent to me didn't quite make it to me, but we'll talk about that when we get up there as well. So hopefully next time I see you, I'll be up there at the Overlook. It's been pretty easy walking for a while on this section. It hasn't been so rocky, which is kind of nice. A couple of places back there were like just rocky as anything. I kind of wonder who, you know, routed this trail sometimes through all those rocky areas. I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid the rocks in some places, but anyway. We'll quit complaining and keep hiking. And I do see the shelter down there, so we'll quick take a look. We're getting close to the top of that knob as well. So let's quick just take a look at the shelter. Of course, this is the Appalachian Trail, so those shelters are built for the thru hikers, you know, to stay overnight. They don't want to, you know, use the campsites that we see sometimes along the way. They can stay in a shelter, especially if it's raining or things like that. I should mention too that anybody can stay at these, even if you're just out hiking for a day or so or staying overnight. You're welcome to stay at these. Bake oven knob lean-to shelter. Guess this is all wood here. Could use a new picnic table, maybe. Well, this one's seen better days, I think. But in here's where you can sleep. Not a whole lot of room in this one. Oh, well, someone left socks and cookies behind. Of course, people will put their names in here all over the place. Frying pan. All right. I think they probably have like what used to be a log book back there. All right. Now here's a look at it from farther away. It does look pretty cozy. It's quite a bit smaller than some of the other ones I've seen. Some of the others have, there's some that have like 2 stories to them. This one just has the 1 story, but you could, that place is to camp as well. All right, let's get back up to the trail and up to the knob, the Overlook. All right, so we have made it to the knob. We're at the base of it, so we have to get to the top of it yet. Looks like the trail will make its way up there. Alright, so we got a little bit of climbing to do. Alright, let's get this done. Just working my way up through these snow-covered rocks. Of course, they have the blazes on the rocks up here, and they have little arrows pointing where to go. Well, this is turning to be quite a rock scramble up this way. It's kind of slippery with all the snow. Not as bad as when I was up here a few weeks ago, but I was not expecting this today. But yeah, hey, you know, it is what it is. Might try to circumnavigate this on the way back. Maybe, we'll see. Alright, we'll keep scrambling. This is the trail. There's a white blaze right up there, so this is the trail right here. Just gotta keep going. Well, we're getting some views. Made it up through a more treacherous area, but this is not the top yet. And lo and behold, there's another. We still gotta go up there yet. It's like these false peaks or false knobs. As soon as you get to the top of one, you think you're at the top, but there's another one. So we gotta get up there yet. Wow, this is turning into a bit more than I was expecting, but that's okay, that's part of the adventure. So we're gonna just keep going. Determined more than ever now to get to the top. Usually, lots of times I go on YouTube and watch videos of people who have been on a section, but if you type in bake oven knob, you know, everybody's coming from that shorter way, from that way, that half-mile part of the trail I mentioned. All right, let's keep going. Well, we made it to the top. That was a bit difficult, I won't lie. The snow just made it a lot more. But here's where the graffiti starts. The knob. And we're gonna head up there. Lots of graffiti up there. But you can, there's an overlook down that way too, but I think we're gonna just hang out up there for a little while. Awesome view once again, but minus all the spray paint, which is pretty awful. We came from all the way over there somewhere. About 3 miles that way. Alright, let's find a place to sit and eat that well-earned peanut butter sandwich. So here's my sandwich, and of course I have that marbled rye bread that I like to use. And there's actually 3 different kinds of peanut butter in here. So I do have my dark chocolate peanut butter in there, and I found some maple flavored peanut butter. They're both made by a company called, I think it's just called the Peanut Butter Company. It's a natural peanut butter. There's sugar in it, but sugar isn't the first ingredient. Most peanut butter that you buy, sugar is the first ingredient. So it's more like a peanut flavored sugar butter. So those 2 are in there, and another type of butter. It's like made from sesame seed. I think it's also called tahini. But anyway, it was given to me free by somebody, so I put a little bit of that on here too. And there's honey on here and sliced bananas as well. So we'll see how this tastes. I'm kind of looking forward to it. We'll see. I'll loop you back in later. Very good. Well, that peanut butter sandwich was pretty good. It was also rather filling as well. But I did have a piece of mail I wanted to share with you. But all that came in the mail was pretty much a bunch of packaging. It was from Diane. Her address is on here, so I don't want to show that to you. But there were some kind words on the packaging that she put on there, which I read. So thank you, Diane. Even though whatever was in the package, if it was a package, it didn't make it to me. I did get an apology letter from the post office saying, "Oh, this happens every once in a while. We apologize for this." But I'm hoping the post office sent her a message too, because there is a way to try to find what was in the package or to claim it. But I don't know what was in the package. Only you know, Diane. So, but thanks for the thoughts. It was kind of exciting. You know, my first package. You know, I got quite a few cards, which I'm appreciative of. But you know, getting my first package, fan mail, and the post office destroys it. So anyway, but thank you anyway, Diane. I appreciate the thought though. So I'm going to spend just a few more minutes up here, and then I'm going to pack up and we'll start the arduous journey back. Alright, well, one last look from up here. That looks pretty cool out there, looking along the ridge line. It's pretty cloudy out there. Like I said, there's some rain or snow coming. It'll be coming from that direction more. So we're gonna get moving. Nice place to sit and eat lunch. Alright, so I'm gonna start heading back. I'm not gonna do any filming on the way back unless, you know, something happens or it starts snowing. It wouldn't be that bad of a hike up here. I mean, most of it along that ridge line was really nice, but climbing up those rocks was a little treacherous. If it wasn't for the snow on those rocks, it wouldn't have been as bad, but it's like last time I went hiking up here on the AT a couple weeks ago with all the ice. It's not as bad as back then, but it just makes it a lot more, you know, slippery and, you know, occasions to hurt yourself. So there's a lot more slow going. It took me 2 hours to get up here. I was hoping it would only take me an hour and a half, but that's the way it is. Alright. Guess I don't really have anything else to say to you, but I will. Oh yeah, and I have my wallet in my backpack this time. It's not in my pocket, because if you remember last time my wallet fell out of my, like, I think it got pushed out of my pocket as I was just scrambling along the rocks and stuff. But this time it's in my pack, so I won't lose it this time, unless I lose my backpack. Alright, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna shut up now, and then hopefully I'll end this video hopefully back at the Jeep. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but it is starting to snow a little bit. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but I'm not quite back at the Jeep yet, but I told you that I would stop if it started snowing, and it has. Like I said, I hope it's showing up on camera. Just real light snow. Alright, we'll see if it picks up by the time we get back. I don't think I have too far to go yet. Of course, I think I always say that and it ends up being longer than I thought, but anyway. Alright. I'm glad it's snowing. It's been a rather warm winter so far. Alright, we're back out to that power line where I started the video. Now you can look out across the valley. You can kind of see the snow moving in. Tends to obscure everything. Look, we got someone else on the road down there. Alright. Turning into a beautiful afternoon here. Yeah, I just gotta make my way up here a little bit into the road. That's where the Jeep will be, hopefully. And here we are, end of the trail. Well, for me, the trail does continue on past the road here, but that will be for another day, another time. And my girl is still here, waiting for me, which is always good. All right, well, I am tired of rocks for today. Besides those big snowy rocks that I walk on, there's a lot of rocks along the trail. But I did make it back. The hike back took about an hour and a half, so. Because I tend to hustle a little bit faster on the way back. Alright, well, I'm going home. I think it's time for some coffee. I should have brought coffee on this hike. I usually do that during the winter, but I didn't think about it. Anyway, thanks for coming along and watching, and I'm going home. I think I'll watch some Amazon Prime. I'm watching a show now called The Expanse. You should check it out, it's pretty cool. Space show. Alright, I'll see you around.